Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for those who are new here, you are welcome. My name is Telani Patricia and you can subscribe and join the family because it's gonna be amazing over here. So today I'm just gonna be doing a video of like letting you guys know where I have been, because I just disappeared disrespectfully right after I had started my channel, and that's like really bad, at least for those people who are like supporting me already, and I'm really sorry for that. So I'm here to like let you guys know what has been happening in my life and everything that like I've learned, everything I've gone through, and it has been a roller coaster, an amazing experience and a learning experience, and I hope you guys are gonna learn a thing or two or be entertained if that's what you're here for. So let's just get right into it. To be honest, it took me like forever to start this video, and it's because like it's been so long since I did a video, especially a sit down. Okay, I haven't done anything different, but like I had so much anxiety and I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, how is it gonna go? And yeah, like even now I'm really scared. I'm having so much anxiety and I'm alone. I just don't get why I can't get over it, but I hope you guys are gonna understand. It's like my first official video and I'm gonna tell you guys where I have been, and this is not a makeup tutorial, so I hope there's no one here to like learn anything because this is like my old makeup routine that I'm gonna be doing, and there's nothing really interesting to it. I'm not gonna be using foundation because after this I'm meant to like go around like a very quick errand. Like I'm gonna have to walk because it's not far from my house, it's like across the street, and I don't want to wear like so much makeup. I just want like a light makeup, so I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just telling you guys where I have been and what's been going on with me, and there's so much tea to share and so much to tell you guys. First thing I'd like to talk about, I've been discovering myself. I know that sounds really boring, but like it's a very important thing to do, because you know, just the small things like what do you like in different situations, whether it's clothes, makeup, what, like just knowing the things you enjoy, the things that you don't, and that's what I've been doing, and it's been really fun. Like I've finally discovered like my style when it comes to fashion, because now I'm planning to like clear out my closet and do like a whole shopping, and I'm gonna bring you guys with me definitely, or I'm gonna do like a clothing haul when I finally get the clothes. And yeah, that's like one big thing I've done that I really love. I was so happy about that. I'm very grateful to Pinterest for that, because that's how I knew the kind of clothes I want to wear and the kind of style I want to have and how I want to look. So yeah, and don't mind like my makeup is gonna look really crazy when I'm starting, but like you guys know I'm cute, so it's gonna end up looking nice, trust me. Another big thing that happened to me, well, it's not that big, I mean everybody goes through it, at least I think so, is I finally got into a relationship. I mean, it's not something I was planning for. I actually didn't know I was gonna get into one. It just happened and it was fun. I'm saying was because it's already over. Not my fault though, I'm like a really nice person, but like I learned a lot from it. I knew how to control my emotions. I knew how to handle things, how to just be mature when you're in a relationship. I don't know, I just learned how to like, not how to, I learned what I like in a partner and what I don't like in a partner, and I'm happy about that. I'm happy I experienced it, and I'm happy that it didn't ruin me when it ended, and I'm happy I didn't feel like I needed someone, because when it ended, actually it's when I I started not started is when I got my phone, because I had to like find something that I really like. Oh my gosh, I look so bad. But like, you know the saying where it's not a saying, but like most people say that when you break up with someone or when things end, just find something that can keep you engaged and entertained and happy to make you feel better. And that's what I did. I was like, okay, now I need to actually like work on what I really love, and what I really love is YouTube and content creation. I was like, okay, what I'm trying to say is, after the breakup I started like being in the house a lot more, and my relationship, okay, when I was in a relationship I didn't lose my relationship with God. I still was very much in touch with God, because I like praying about everything. But like after it I was praying about like, God, just help me to like be able to work a lot so that I can afford to buy a phone, and I can afford to like get the things that make me happy. And immediately I made that prayer. This brings me to another thing. I grew a better relationship with God, because like um he revealed something to me. I mean, I know if you're not a Christian this is gonna bore you, but for those who are Christians this is very interesting. He revealed something to me that I didn't know, because I was wondering, why is it that I work so hard and I've never gotten a phone for like 2 years. I've been working my side hustle for 2 years. I get really good money because I'm a braider, so them usually like good money. And I was wondering, why didn't I ever like manage to get something very very good and very big for myself? And I kind of felt like there was something that like my blessing was already released, but I just couldn't get to it. It's like my phone was already out there in the world. The way manifestation says, like, you, everything you want is already out there in the world. You just have to go and like get it. You have to just draw it to you. And I was just like, I felt like my phone is out there in the world, but I can't touch it. Like my money's out there and all that. So I just, when I felt that in my heart when I was praying, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pray about this. So I was praying and I was like, commanding everything. You know, when you're praying, you can command. So I was like commanding all the things that have been released to me to come to me. Like, you better come to me now. I'm not even begging, because they've been given to me. I know that's just how I do with my faith. I'm like, I really believe when it's out there it's mine. And yeah, so I prayed and I commanded my stuff to come. And do you know what, I started getting so many clients that week, and I was working. I wasn't even thinking about my breakup. I was making good money. I started saving, and in 2 weeks I had like a large sum of money, and it was very interesting. I was like, wow. I didn't even want to take it to the bank. This is very unsafe to say, but like at that time I didn't want to take it to the bank. I kept it with myself so that I could just see and count the money, and it would motivate me to like even work harder. So yeah, that's what I did, and it was making me really happy. And I finally got over my breakup. I mean, I didn't get over it, I got through it, because I used to cry here and there. I used to feel bad. I used to miss the person. Sometimes I'd be so tempted to text him, but like, girl, when am I gonna do that? Well, it happens. I'm human, and I'm sure everybody else goes through that, so don't come here judging me for wanting. And yeah, that's what's been happening. Another new thing that happened to me, I like got a little bit stable financially, because I mean, I'm not stable, but like, because what I'm doing is a side hustle. It's not yet that big, but let me not talk down on it. It's good. And I started getting like enough clients. Like every single week I'd work, and it's a very good sign. Like there's a time I used to stay for like months without working, and I'll be like, wow, like what's happening? I really want to do something. And one big thing I really want to tell you guys, don't be like me. When you go on your first date, make sure you lay everything on the table. Like, tell this person everything that you don't like and everything that you don't want in that relationship. Just make it known and ask all the questions you need to ask. Because I thought I knew this person because we were friends for a long time before this actually happened. I didn't know it was actually ever gonna happen because I didn't plan for that. But like, you never really know someone that well. Just make it a priority to really learn someone. Don't just go for it, and be really firm with what you want. Like, I should have known better. I should have really made it clear, but well, I didn't, and it came to bite me in the ass. Well, just don't be like me. Just be very clear. Anyway, that's enough about my relationship, my past relationship. Oh, and I was in love and I was happy because I finally knew how it feels like to feel that way about someone, because I hadn't really been in a serious one, because all the other ones were in high school and were just, you know, you all knew you were gonna leave each other. You just wanted that whatever was going on in high school, but I had never really had a serious relationship, at least for me. Yeah, so I experienced it and I'm happy I did. This is in relation to when I said that I was discovering myself. I finally realized that Daystar wasn't for me, because most of you know that I go to Daystar. I mean, I used to go to Daystar for school, and I was doing psychology. I mean, I've always wanted to do psychology and sociology, but they didn't have sociology, and I decided to just do psychology by itself. Then the more I stayed there, the more I realized I wanted to do clinical psychology, because ever since I was young, I always wanted to be a scientist. I'm doing that because I really didn't know what it was by then. I just knew it had science, and I loved science in school, so I grew out of it. Then I wanted to become a doctor, and then I just didn't think I wanted that doctor who like I don't know, like I just wanted to become a doctor, and then I decided, okay, being a doctor is like a little bit too much. Like, I had to do almost all the sciences, at least I think you need to, and I didn't like chemistry. I was whack at chemistry, and I was like, okay, probably being a doctor is not for me. And when I moved schools in high school, I went to my final high school, and I met this teacher who was teaching sociology and psychology, and she, I don't know, it kind of inspired me to like fall in love with both of them, because I was taking sociology. Psychology wasn't available for my year group, but like I could just see it in her. Like, she was so, the way she presented herself, the way she was, like her character, and I just fell in love with it. And I was like, okay, like this is really nice. And I talked to her about it, about psychology, and she told me that it's like a really nice course to do, and it became one of the ones I would want to do. So when I came to uni for my diploma, I didn't do psychology. I asked my dad what I needed to do. I know, never do that. Never ask your parents what you want to do, because then like you should just know what you want to do. I told him I wanted to do sociology, and the only course that they had close to sociology was community development. I didn't like it. It wasn't hard, but I didn't like it, and I finished it. Then in degree, that's when I realized, okay, let me just go for psychology, because they didn't even have like sociology on its own. So yeah, I started psychology for one semester. Then I realized, okay, I want to do clinical. And a friend of mine, she's called Fatma. Hey Fatma, if you're watching this, so she told me that she was moving to USIU. So she told me that the course list is really nice, and she just told me all about the education, and she said it's really nice, like it's very in depth and all that. I don't know, like she just told me a lot about it. and she's also doing psychology, so I was like, wow, that's really nice. And she's a person who, she doesn't move for clout or anything, she moves for what's good for her. So I was like, if she's moving to a better institution where she's gonna get better education, then it means it's actually nice. So I took my time to like look at it, Google, and just do my research, and I was like, okay, I want to do clinical psychology. And I had to tell my mom, because it's not like it's that easy to move unis. I mean, it's I don't know, like it's not hard, but like I just don't like stressing my mom with all that stuff. So I took forever to tell her. And then when I was meant to move to go back to school for my second semester, and she kept telling me, have you booked your units, have you signed for your units? And I was like, my portal is not opening. I was just giving so many excuses, and I was lying. Everything was working, but like I just didn't know how I was gonna approach her and tell her that I don't want to go back to Daystar. And yeah, you know, most people think USA is more expensive, like it's really expensive and stuff, but like the fees is just like almost the same. So the problem wasn't about money. It was just, I don't know, like I just didn't want this whole like changing stuff, because I changed high schools. I just like, I don't want to be that girl who's just bothering their parents all the time. So yeah, it took me till last minute to actually tell her that, like, honestly, I really don't want to go back to that school, like this is what I want to, this is what I want to do. And she understood me, and she accepted, and she didn't get mad, and she was just like, she was so nice. I love my mom. Like, she's so understanding, to be honest. Like, I was so happy. And yeah, she accepted. So I'm moving to USA. Yeah, I mean, I told you guys that whole story just to tell you that I'm moving. I mean, I already knew I was moving. From the story, that is. I told you guys I'm work with doing makeup and telling stories. Now look at me stuck at powder the whole time. Let me actually do something. So something else also happened. I like tried manifestation. I mean, I've been doing manifestation for a long time, but this time was like me going in depth. So I actually have like, I think I have a fast metabolism. I think I've never really checked, because I have a really hard time gaining weight. I mean, I had, and I've been small like all my life. I've been struggling to like gain weight, and I've tried almost everything. So I was like, you know what, I'm actually gonna talk to my body and tell it to stop this bullshit. So I did that. I was manifesting my body. I wrote down the size of body I want, because I want to like be a little bit curvy. So I wrote down the size of body I want, and everything, just basically I measured myself, and I checked the measurements of the people that were inspiring me, like with the goal I wanted for my body, and I wrote them down. And I also told I told myself, I like looked in the mirror, and I told myself that I'm gonna stop losing weight. Like, at least I'm gonna maintain the weight, even if I'm not doing something to gain, because it also takes some money to actually put on some weight, because you need to, I mean, for me, I need to buy like calorie filled foods and just like stuff that can help me gain weight. And I was like, you know what, I have like priorities on something else right now. So I was like, okay, I can't do it right now, but I can make my body not fail me. So I told my body to just like, I talked to myself, and I said I'm not gonna lose weight, the weight that I had already gained, because I was kind of like on a weight gain journey recently. So all the weight that I had put on a little bit, I was just like, it's not gonna go anywhere. And I've been sitting for like 2 months with the same weight, and I'm so happy. Like, I'm just so excited. Like, my body sometimes used to be like, the moment you stop like eating a lot, like I just lose the weight. So yeah, finally, for the first time, I maintained my weight, and I'm really happy about it. I don't know what color I should do. What color should I do? Because I don't want anything too much. I'm not really trying to show any skills here, so I hope you guys don't mind that my makeup is not like to perfection. So I went and did the rest of my makeup off camera. I'll just spray with this LA Girl and I'll be done. Oh, we forgot our favorite thing, and that's my lashes. So let me just go get let me go grab them and then I'm gonna be back. So I hope you guys have had a good time like watching my video, and I hope you've been fine also in your lives, and I'm looking forward to like doing this a lot more with you guys. So subscribe if you haven't subscribed and hit the notification bell and get to be part of this family, and let's get to know each other and let's get to be a family. Yeah. So okay, bye. I'm gonna leave you guys now.